Hello everyone, welcome to the first video of this new channel. Make sure to subscribe, and today we'll make all the championship reigns of 2024. So like the video, let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off with Io Sky. Now I think she had quite, decent reign. I think, her and Bailey, very good feud. I would give her a B tier. It was decent, and I feel like she will get another championship reign again in 2025. Probably from Rhea Ripley, so we'll see about that. Next up, Logan Paul. Not enough to be said here. D tier. I mean, come on, bro. That was just disgusting, bro. And I mean, like, look, he's an entertainer in the WWE, of course, but he barely showed up. And yeah, man, D tier. Next up, A Down Under. Now, I'm gonna lie, I did forget they were tag team champions, but I would say they have been very well. I think I've had quite a good reign. I mean, it was fine. It was a fine reign, and for that, I'll give it a B tier. I'll give it a B tier. Next up, your new women's US champion, Chelsea Green. Too soon to rank this, so I'm gonna go for C. Okay, need to wait, and there's gonna be rematching Mitchin. So we're gonna see how that turns out. Next up, Sensei. Again, so early. He hasn't defended it in last couple weeks we've had it, but I would say his character is making it interesting. He's making it where who's he gonna go for and stuff like that. So I would give it a C. It's going to go up in the near future. Talking about US champions, LA Knight. Yeah. I would say, in my opinion, I think he's had a great championship reign. In my opinion, I think he carried that US championship and much better Logan Paul for sure. And to be honest, I would say he's a very memorable champion. I'm going to give him A. I mean, it was very good. I mean, I think he should have better feuds. That's the only thing I want to say. That's why 8 on S tier. Should have better feuds, better people. Let's go for DIY. Now, DIY. Again, the start of their thing, it's not been around for that long. Obviously, they've turned heel, and now that makes it interesting for me. I do like that heel. So for that, I'm gonna keep it C for now. You know what? I'm gonna keep it a B. They've been on for a couple of weeks. I'm gonna take them a B for now. But I do think they're gonna be great tag team champions on the SmackDown side of things. I'm talking about tag team champions for the SmackDown of things. Motor Machine Guns. Now, this is the first time we introduced to them. When they got the tag team championship in quite a short amount of time of being into WWE, and they really proved they are good tag team champions. I expect them to win it back later down in 2025, later down the year. So, I'm gonna give them a B, for DIY, they've stuff like that. So I haven't really had an interesting reign yet, but it wasn't really that long either, so I can't really be rude to Motor Machine Guns for that one. Now let's go to the War Tag Team Championship. Let's go more in the tag team division. Let's go with the new Judgment Day. D tier. I mean, it's worse than Logan Paul's. I mean, they've had it for 200 days, barely had feuds, basically non-feuds or half-assed feuds, and to be honest, they sucked. They really did suck. So that, D tier, nothing else to be said about that. Now the old Judgment Day, again, it sucked. And I think the story is, don't give Judgment Day a tag team championship. Never. Don't do that. Yeah, now if you want to women's tag team championship, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill. Now, I think this is the first time they've won it of this year. I mean, they're pretty good. I think I'm B tier for the first one, and then the second time, that's just S tier. 100%, S tier, they have really made the tag team women's championship so good. They've had some people NXT fight for it. They've had people on Raw fight for it. I mean, it's a perfect tag team reign, and now it's included in the storyline of who hurt Jade Cargill. So it's interesting, and I like it. I like the storyline. These two, I forgot your names. I'm sorry, and I did forget you was tag team champions. So for that, I'm gonna put you on C tier. Now, honestly, I forgot they were tag team champions. Oscar, they were okay. So for that, I'm gonna put them on C tier. Okay, I know I'm being harsh, but you know what? Yeah. Now. These tag team champions, I forgot your name, I'm sorry. C tier again, yeah. I would say bottom of C tier, no offense. Now, War Raiders. The War Raiders, you know, at the start of their tag team reign, they can't say much. But now we've got Damian Priest on their side. Looks like a rematch for Judgment Day. They seem like really nice people, and I think they have a lot of potential. But for now, we're putting them on C tier, not being a long reign so far. So, forgot. Yeah, I won it twice, didn't they? So I would say I'll put that higher up on B for their side. I mean, this ain't really in order, but for DIY, this was this one. This is in front for sure. Now, the Bloodline Tag Team Champions. Now, I must say, what a absolute banger tag team reign. I mean, they've included it in the Bloodline story, and not just that. They've literally, you know, they have two storylines. They have the tag team storylines and the Bloodline storyline, and they keep going switching, keep main event and SmackDown. I mean, it's S tier, bro. I mean, honestly, absolutely brilliant, and they've elevated those tag team championships, in my opinion. So 100%. But does people want to put the Machine Guns a bit higher? Because I would say them winning it was such a big moment. But you know what? I'm gonna sneaky. Get it all day. Now, Truth and the Miz. Yeah, no, I think they're pretty awesome, I would say. I'll give them a B. I don't think there's much to be said there. Let's move on to the Intercontinental Champions. Let's go to Braun Breaker. I believe this is the first time getting the championship. It's a D tier. I'm sorry. It's a D tier, right? You know, the way he won it, perfect, right? But he was just there to lose it to Jey Uso. But it did make Jey Uso who got next. Honestly, I'm gonna put him top of B. Now, the reason I put him top of B is because his moment of winning the championship was massive. No one expected it. I did not expect it at all, and he did it. And you know, he was very active with defending the title. Defending the title, he was very, very active. So I'm gonna put him top of B. A very great moment. Now Braun Breaker winning it again from Jey Uso, and obviously going with a feud with Ludwig and Sheamus. Right now, he's doing very well. I'll put him top of B. I'll say so myself. I think he's having a good, you know, kind of a start of his championship reign, I would say. And, you know, by watching him, I think it's going to be a very, very good championship. And hopefully he loses it to Ludwig or Sheamus. I think Ludwig, he deserves it. And same with Sheamus, man. He also deserves it. So I'm going to give it to Sheamus eventually down the line. But so far, Braun Breaker, a very good championship reign. We got one more Intercontinental Championship. Let's move on to Gunther. It's S tier. It just is. It is literally S tier. It's been champion for 666 days. But you know, he really elevated that championship reign, man. Like that champion, he elevated that championship so much. So for that, S tier. And then move on to Sami Zayn. I think that's a pretty good one, if I'm being honest. It's a pretty good reign. So I'll put him B. Now we move on to the Women's World Championship. Let's go for Rhea Ripley. I would say she had a good 1 year title reign, but I feel like she should have defended it more on Raw, I would say, and she barely did. And I think that's the issue. That was the issue. That's the only issue I have. I think people will probably agree with me here. For that, you know what? I'm gonna put A. You know, she's a big star, a big name, a big draw. But you know, if I made her actually fight on the Raw, and maybe give her some feuds on Raw, you know, for only Raw only, I think she would be S tier in my opinion. Now, Becky Lynch, D tier. I forgot she was champion. But obviously she was, because obviously she had to relinquish her championship. And yeah, Becky Lynch lost it to Liv Morgan. Now, there's issues over Liv Morgan's championship reign. Keeps on fighting Rio damn Ripley. Look, her fight Io Sky, beating her cleanly, amazing. Absolutely, you know, like, I'm an Io Sky fan, don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm a big Io Sky fan, but it just ain't it, bro. It's just, I mean, she's a good championship, like, she's a good character for the championship. I'm gonna put her at B because she's only been fighting Rhea Ripley, okay? If she's been fighting other people, then she would go to A or maybe even S, but because she only fought Rhea Ripley, go for B. Now moving to the women's championship. I know I've already done the Io Sky and stuff, but Bayley, she's kind of got repetitive with her baby face. Like in her championship reign, if they turn the heel in the middle of her championship reign, I think that'd be perfect. But because of that, going B. I'm sorry, Bayley. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Now, Nia Jax. Nia Jax. They've making her look bad. Very bad. Making her like nearly lose or have lost in tag team form, like tag teams and stuff like that, like crazy. And hopefully Tiffany does beat her, but you know, I'm gonna put her A. I know that's like I might get a bit of hate for that and for this list, but I'm gonna put her A. Next up, the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth freaking Rollins. Now obviously he was injured for the start of the year and stuff like that, but I'm going to give him S tier. You know, he's gotten the new World Heavyweight Championship belt first, and he's really elevated that for the start for everyone else. So perfect. Obviously lost it to Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna get hate for this, but like for the 5 minutes he's had it, it was brilliant. I think he made a tweet. I think he, like, you know, he beats with CM Punk and stuff like that, and then he got cashed in on. So I'm gonna give him A. I know it's crazy, but he gets A in my opinion. Next up, the guy that cashed in, Damian Priest. Honestly, I'm gonna give him top of A tier. I really am. I like, he's fought Seth, he's fought Drew, like he's fought in really good people, and he's done some amazing. He fought Jay, like that was a crazy moment for Jay Uso in Backlash. Like the whole crowd was crazy. Like yeah, 100%. He's A tier, 100%. Last one of the World Heavyweight Championship reign, Gunther. He's been championship for about 200 days, I think now, and I must say he's been okay. I would say, you know, obviously they're trying to clear off the people that, like, you know, we think could beat him, like Damian Priest and Sami Zayn and stuff like that. So you know, but I'm gonna give him A tier. I know, I think as like a champion, I think it's the beginning of his reign, or kind of in the middle now. And you know, I think his future feud is it's gonna be brilliant, and yeah, it's gonna be definitely now like chapter of his reign. So I'm excited to see what Gunther does. Now, Roman Reigns, S tier, 100% S tier, bro. I mean, look, I know we haven't really been around much, right? But look, champion for 1,316 days, and he's elevated that championship so much from the hell it was in 2020, okay? Like, he's saved WWE in my opinion, and I feel like he definitely has that championship reign. So S tier for sure. Amazing feuds, his storyline is still going even without him there, so I think it also helps them. And yeah, what also creates Cody having his big moment, and even Cody's biggest moment I would put S tier. But you know, even Cody as champion, you know, yes, he's fought AJ Styles twice, he fought Logan, fought Kevin twice, and you know, I would say AJ Styles had great matches with Logan, had a great match with Kevin. You know, he had some, you know, I'll say second match with Kevin, brilliant matches. It's just, you know, also put the fries in the bag. It's not his fault. I think there's better people to feud with, and I think we're gonna get that soon enough. So S tier, 100%. Good guy for the company, and yeah, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, guys, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.